Welcome to the vlog of Backpack Outdoors. Good morning. This is day 4. We are at Mintaj. Yesterday we had a lot of rains because of which everything got wet. But fortunately, today morning we have a clear weather. Bright sunny day. Early morning tea. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
How was your sleep?
Hi, this is Neha. I'm an architect town planner. Because of the rains, the night at Mintaj had become extremely cold and it was 11,000 feet high. So you can imagine how freezing it was.
Khakra, wow! Thank you.
The next morning was sunny and breezy and we were all excited to go into snow.
Starting from Mintaj. Woo! Wow! And we are headed towards Nagaru. Up there. Snow, snow, snow!
Hi friends, this is Pritam here. I stay in Pune. I'm a first time trekker. It was the very first experience, forget in Himalayas but also in terms of Maharashtra.
Hello friends, I am Nivedita. I am also a first time trekker.
We were welcomed by lovely flowers and a bright sunshine as day 4 began.
We are moving from Mungtaj to Nagaru. Luckily, it was all clear.
Initially, the climb was gradual. We passed a few woods and we were heading to the ridge. The ridge of Mungtaj. The ridge was our first break, from where the view was splendid. We also got to see our first snow there.
On the ridge!
Everyone really got excited seeing snow.
I was going to see snow for the first time in my entire life.
Yes, we finally have snow.
How's the climb?
We started our steps slowly. The climb was getting a bit difficult, and day 3 carrying 11 to 13 kgs on your back becomes difficult now.
So guys, that's the climb from where we came. Down there is Mintaj camp and there's a steep climb coming up and we're gonna head towards that direction, going up to our next camp. The climb was steep and had a mixture of rock patches and mud. The excitement was so high that at every break we had a dance session.
During the climb, we reached a point where there were no trees ahead.
Yes, come on, boy.
So this is the tree line
Yes, it was
and
line. Come on.
we are going above the tree line to go into the snow. With every step, we were gaining altitude and the temperature was dropping as we were getting closer to the snow. But the view was getting better and better. So here we are at the lunch point and good climb by everyone.
I think food out there was really awesome.
The lunch point was the most mesmerizing point where you can have lunch. No fancy restaurant can give you that kind of ambience.
Do you remember the Maggie we used to get at different milestones? I think that Maggie was the best Maggie ever.
Yeah,
ever.
Because that time that tastes heaven.
Yeah.
After lunch, we began our climb again. This time, the climb was very intense. It was very steep, very narrow, and it was getting really difficult.
Though it was difficult, it was equally rewarding.
I personally go to Himalayas. I consider it one of the most sacred places ever. I find the places to meditate. I feel peace there. Himalayas is something totally beautiful for me. It changes you internally, I would say.
We came to a point where there was a huge valley. It brought us memories of Kokankada of Harichandragarh. The only difference, this was just a few thousand meters more.
After climbing for a while, we hit the snow. And since it was my first time in the snow, I really didn't know how to walk in it. Me and Ashwini were holding hands and trying to climb, but still we were slipping and falling in the snow. It was so much fun, but still we kept on trying, and finally we knew how to walk in the snow.
We got a small crash course on how to ascend and descend on snow. We did some practice to get comfortable and were able to walk on snow.
When we reached the Nagaru camp, the entire Nagaru camp was in snow.
The tents were pitched right on the edge of the cliff as there was a lot of snow on the other places.
In Nagaru, there was a carpet of white snowfall, and I have never seen heavy snowfall ever.
Yes, we finally have snow. We get to see only white space. There is absolutely nothing. And for a second there were tears in my eyes, because this is the beauty which we have all seen only in movies, but this is something which I dreamt for which I wanted to be there or be a part of Trek. And this is something which I was continuously asking myself, will be able to play in snow, or will be getting the campsite at Nagaru. And yes, I was super happy to reach Nagaru campsite. It was beautiful sight. We were right in between the valleys. One of the most scenic places I've ever been in the Himalayas.
Everyone was very happy to reach Nagaru and play in snow. We enjoyed nature's beauty with a hot cup of soup. As the sun was setting, we took some beautiful photos. That's when we observed that the weather was changing. That is how it looks when the weather gets bad. Black clouds all around. Hopefully they don't come on our head. We've already had rain yesterday. We're expecting some good weather today and tomorrow. We were hoping that things would get normal, but the weather didn't spare us. We were instructed to have dinner quickly and enter our tents as it was getting dark.
Hailstorming here at the Nagaru base camp at 12,500 feet. Boy, it's getting colder here. It's pretty cold. It's pretty cold. It's pretty fucking cold. There's hailstorm all everywhere. Woo. Let's go in here. Chalo abhi.
We were at 13,000 feet and crazy hailstorm, and we thought that the tents would fly off.
Seriously?
Literally रात में हम लोग pray कर रहे थे. We were chanting mantras to save us because we were really worried कि हम घर पहुंच पाएंगे या नहीं.
और बहुत जन को लग रहा था जैसे उसमें से मैं एक थी कि अभी यहाँ से रेस्क्यू होने का एक ही रास्ता है कि हमें हेलीकॉप्टर आएगा और रेस्क्यू करके लेके जाएगा. हम लोग साथ पास कंप्लीट ही नहीं कर पाएंगे.
The storm was too strong and everyone was scared to death.
We all chanted all the mantras, everything was done in our tent by Vaishali, Ashwini, me, and then we were trying to sleep. Hailstorm was going on, and I was sitting this way and I was holding the tent. I was so scared that it was going to go off.
You won't believe hailstorm इतना चल रहा था बाहर. और इतना मंत्रा हो रहा था, हमको तो पता भी नहीं. Me, Nikhil and Pritam, we were enjoying cards.
I think we had given up hope and we had left everything to God that if this is the way He wants us to be, I think this would be. But
we were just praying, hoping that the hailstorm should stop, because if it wouldn't have stopped, we would have to return down, and that could have been more disappointing than anything else. Luckily, around 1 a.m. in the morning, we all came out. God, I still remember it. It was like a full moon. The sky was clear. It was dark, but it was clear. There was no signs of thunderstorm, and the atmosphere was amazing. We then moved on to our tents to have a quick sleep, because we just had a couple of hours left, and we were supposed to start with the climb next day.
As we were trying to sleep and were thinking about the final Sarpa's snow climb, I heard a voice.
Mayur? Mayur? I'm not feeling that well. I don't think I'll be able to make it to Sarpas. I think I should return back tomorrow.